Y'all, I want to say this for my twin flame. I probably won't be here much longer. Of course, I still do business here, but that's the beautiful thing about online. Everybody else get on it for YouTube and social media, and I do too. But you can also get on it, and most importantly, get on it for business. So that'll take care of all that. Now, when I return back, I expect to see a change, especially seeing that the scenery not changed. There ain't no excuses for no one to be changing. And I want to say this for my flame. Seeing that I know I ain't gonna be able to do it. Not in this situation, no way. So she will start evolving once I start evolving. Same, likewise, vice versa, whether we together or not. With that being said, I want all you chumps out there who took advantage of that girl, especially the one that played like you loved her and you turned her out just because she loved you. You know, I never seen nobody but a fool that'll turn out love. So, you know how God feel about fools? I want all of you chumps to put her right back together. And not only her, put back all the good women that you tore apart. How do we do this? How can we even start the process of doing this? Easy. First, you can start by apologizing genuinely, and then you can stop sleeping with them. I done been down them roads, y'all. Unfortunately, at a very young age. That's why I'm able to tell you. That's how you start. When it's a male and a female situation like that, that's how you start. You start first by apologizing. And surrender tending to her needs, especially if they're dark. Drugs or sex, that ain't how you apologize to nobody. Well, sex, you of course, yeah. If it's love, yeah, oh yeah. But not when love is not involved. And for the eye thing, I just told y'all that earlier about the eye thing. I ain't saying everybody with an eye like that, the devil now, because things happen to birth or whatever, you know. But I'm just saying, when me and her walk in the presence of people eyes drop and some of them never get back right. That's all I'll say. But anyway, y'all gonna put her back together. And when I come back 5 to 10 years to visit, I expect her to be all the way together. Before then, I expect to get a phone call from somebody telling me how good she doing. I wouldn't be able to do it because probably 9 times out of 10, I'd be happily married. And I gotta respect my woman wishes. Now, anything we make, anything else, you know, I just gotta respect the woman, dog. That's just the way it is. That's what a man do. That's what I do here. I got too much work on my hand to worry about all these different women. 1, 2, I meant 2, 3 women. I ain't got time. I ain't even gonna worry about time. And I really ain't gonna wanna spend a dime, no matter if I was a millionaire. Nope, not wasting it. I actually got a movie scene that I want to put in while I'm grown and I have a child about 14, 16 years old. He want to bring a little girlfriend by the house. And when I get home, the mama be like, "You won't believe what your son brought home." And I go in the house and I see it. And I say, "Boy, if you don't get that cockroach out of here." And the girl start laughing at his ass. I said, "If you don't get that doll out of here." The girl really laughed at his ass. I said that first, then I said cockroach. Laughed at him both times. Boom, boom, just like that. Pimp voice. Pimp player voice. Get that thing out of here. You know what I'm saying? See, I was learned about the pimp's player and the prostitute, but I took the good from them. Because, see, in all these experiences we go through, while you sitting there praying, going mayhem on God about your situation, have you ever thought that if you passed that situation, if you got through the temptation of that situation, that your dreams will miraculously come true? You never thought about that? You never thought that only high vibrational beings can even go through a situation like that? So for you to even sit in that situation, whine and complain and cry about that situation, rape, molestation, drug addict, prostitute, any of them shits, it's for you to even be sitting there crying about the situation, only if you knew your history about you, who you is, you will wish you never did blamed it on God about your situation. You heard what I said about your situation. Did you hear what I said about your situation? Did you hear what I said lifetimes ago? You was here and you did something even more robust and dramatic than what you doing now that's stunning everybody. So your situation is just. Now, what you need to thank God for is that you are caught up in your situation, dead in the midst of your situation, stuck in that situation. You know, instead of being mad in that situation, you need to thank God you in that situation, because guess what? If you successfully pass that situation, then you can get ready for life, graduation. That'll be your dream. That'll be the American dream. Somehow, miraculously, you're gonna get the money, you're gonna get the life you always want. It just come out of nowhere. Trust me, it's true. Bad I hate to say it. I don't hate to say it, but it's just true. It is what it is. I hate to say it because I avoided this my whole life. And y'all like, this nigga acting like he out. I done been through this before. In this lifetime, that's what I'm telling y'all. The one they robbed me for. It wasn't as much as it probably gonna be this time, but for me, it was a castle. So I was proud of my accomplishments. I was proud of my hard work and dedication. I was proud of showing God that I can put down the drug money, put down the fast money, put down the get rich quick scheme, and depend solely on God, no matter how hard I had to work and get it. I was proud of it. I learned how to be proud of it. See, I was already in it, doing it, and evolving in it, but I was pissed off at God. I was blaming God. I was angry inside. I was angry on the outside. So everything that I was doing and all the time and years was wasted. It's just like me just wasted my time and years smoking crack. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. You know we aliens out here. We extraterrestrial. But anyway, like I was saying, everybody's biggest issue at this moment is the fact that they want to skip the situation and get straight to the congratulations. It ain't gonna, even if it didn't work like that, you'll be so dumb in that position of role that God itself would probably wish you never got it. I hate to say that, God, but you know, it's just, you told me, you said it would be okay, but you know, just one time, I guess. But you know, this is what it is. It's a mess. Because normally when a person like you skip all that experience and get to the finish line because of who you know and how that go, your judgment of character and your judgment of business is awful. It's terrible. No matter how much education you got in, no matter if you're a pretty outborn genius, your judgment is thrown in the trash can. One thing that I acknowledged about God was that no matter how brilliant, how gifted a person is born, he expects all of us to go through these trials and tribulations. And let's admit it, without these trials and tribulations, how would you even know you gifted? You wouldn't know that you was great at basketball if it wasn't a basketball and a goal. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't know you was a great runner, athlete, if you was programmed that you couldn't run and all you could do was walk. Or even worse, crawl, you know? Just like that, yeah. I'm showing y'all the Ouroboros here, how to pass the game. Now, don't blame me. I'm just, don't shoot the deputy. I mean, don't shoot the messenger. No, Bob Marley said deputy. Somebody else said messenger. And both of them are right now. Anyway, like I was saying, so it's like, I think that's smooth how they fade out the high ups. Y'all just fade out like that. Not like that. It's just back to y'all just I got the extra. Y'all got all the good equipment, huh? Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I want y'all to put her back together. And once you put her back together, you're going to realize what you thought was hard and what you've been devastating everybody else's lives, including your own, for dodging. You're going to realize, man, I should have did that a long time ago. And you're going to fall in love with the forgiveness that God going to have over your life for that one individual. You're going to bust your ass going to every woman and every people's life that you ruined. I did. I mean, not saying I had to do all that, y'all, but I had to clean my slate. When I got out here and I decided to sell drugs, one of the main promises in the prayers that I prayed to God, like I said, I had my Bible in the street too, was that, God, as soon as I hit this lick, or as soon as I get enough money, I'm going to get out of these streets, and I'm going to make right what I did wrong to my streets. And I did the best I could, y'all, with what I had. So that's why I ain't got nothing. I had to pay debt. And when you live fast, if you don't want to die fast and wind up in hell fast, then you better try to hurry up and fix whatever you done so you can live fast. This is the Ouroboros game now. I'm showing y'all this game now, and I can tell y'all where y'all look beautiful out there too, as a matter of fact. All y'all, all national, y'all looking gorgeous. I mean, I know I ain't getting all of it because I'm in this container, but so far from what I see leaking, they look good. Keep up the good work. Don't y'all feel better? Yeah, you probably missing something. Yeah, whatever. Well, if stress at this moment, to those of you who've been doing a lot of the stuff that I've been teaching, if stress at this moment is bothering you, that's great. Because guess what happens when you start to work on yourself internally? You drift off from God and get close to God at the same time. You fall off from God and get close to God at the same time. What that means? That means when you stressing and you can't get this stress out, you just trying to figure out why the stress keep popping up. You done worked on it and everything. That's God. So how do I alleviate? Let me tell you now, this is not the proper, the right way to alleviate, but it's one of the ways to help alleviate. I haven't even elevated to the proper way yet. What you do is you reach deep down inside, even if you gotta go to your childhood, and you get rid of another problem. Now that problem might not be external. That problem might be internal. It might be the way you think about people, the way you think about a loved one, or the way you think about your parents, or the way you think about your grandparents, or the way you think about your situation, or what you think about your job. It might be that right there. Work on that. Because that one attitude, when you fix that one attitude, you're going to fix also the attitude. That one attitude going to fix the attitude of you lashing out on your kids, lashing out on your husband, on your wife, lashing out on your family, lashing out on your loved one, just because you got a bad day. See how that works? Ouroboros, ladies and gentlemen. Let's pass the test now. We done played and played. Everybody done got what they wanted. Everybody done bought all the cars, bought all the houses, slept with all the women, not slept with all the men. Now let's grow up. It's time for us to grow up now. We done sold our Royal Oak. We done got on drugs, got high, snuck around, did drugs, got away with it, and with the wrong friend. Now let's grow up. We done sold our Royal Oak, so now let's grow up. Can we do that now? especially if you're in your mid-30s. 33, like I said, that's the number. I tell people all the time. That was at 33, Jesus was hung on the cross, if I ain't mistaken, at 33. So do that sound like you supposed to be celebrating at 33? No, that sound like to me, that's when sin wakes up at 33. That's when karma wakes up at 33. That's when all the stuff that you've been doing in your whole life finally got to go to the spiritual judicial system. And now your parents can't be blamed for your actions. That's what that means to me. It's just me though. Now, why do I say that? Because at 33, did anything great happen to y'all? I don't care if you bought a car, no, I'm talking about did anything actually great happen? How was that actual year? How was that actual year after that? Got pretty rough then. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the energy. I'm not talking about material possessions. I'm talking about the energy. How did you feel in the energy? That's what I'm talking about. Talking about that energy. That's my focal point. That's why y'all couldn't beat me with sex. That's why y'all couldn't beat me with money. Because I'm talking about energy, honey. I'm not talking about money. And that's why I got you dummies. Because for some reason, you dummies, and that's why I was messing with my people on this little video game right here. Because ain't nobody else playing it because it's too old and dusty to be playing. But that's how I got you. Because you kept thinking power was in the sex. Power was in the money. Don't say you didn't. Y'all said I was Jesus Christ, got to the point where you believed I was Jesus Christ, and then still expected to see my sex part before you decided to even want to even be with Jesus Christ. You see how you play God? I told y'all the Libra scale here, y'all. Ain't nobody playing. You see how y'all play God? Oh, yeah, guess what? Charge. That's a ticket. Judicial system got it. That's my job. I'm a snitch too for God. I told y'all that. I work for God. I'm a warrior for God. Every time I incarnate, I'm a warrior. No matter what kind of situation I'm in a warrior position. Me and my twin flame, what kind of position? We angels. Why are we in this situation? Why did God leave us in this situation? Because we are warrior angels. Where would you want to put your warrior angel? In the hills or in the slums? Gosh. Think about this stuff. If you get out the phone, get out the computers for a while. Read a book. Books will never replace. Telephones will never replace books. I know all kind of cheat codes with all kind of stuff that we do from the natural, y'all. If I say it on here, I never say it on here because you're going to automatically write me off as black magic and all this and that. But it's really just alchemy. You'll learn it in college, a real college. And that's why the people that go through Harvard and Princeton got more money than you, because you don't know alchemy. Let me tell you a story that told me in a college class one time. They separated the religious people from the spiritual people on a test. It was like a bar exam test. I can't remember what for. I didn't pass it. I wasn't no good. I was just there to get a check. So don't worry about looking at my background for it. I probably didn't even. It was just a waste of time. But I was listening anyway. And the teacher said there was 2 doctors. Or I might have read. I don't know. But I think it was in class. There was 2 doctors. And one of the doctors said, both doctors were genius. They only had 1 doctor position. So they gave them, after the bar exam, during the bar exam, it's one part on the bar exam, if I ain't mistaken, that's, it's a spiritual question, basically. So the question is this. Let's say you're a preacher or any kind of spiritualist or religious, and you love God all the way to the fullest, but you're still caught up in the folklore, the fairy tale of it. Like, for instance, Jesus Christ can heal, right? Everybody says, Jesus Christ heal? Jesus Christ heal the blind? Jesus Christ heal the sick? Jesus Christ, I keep saying Jesus Christ, they laugh at me over there. Jesus Christ, made a lame walk? Okay. So we went on a trip with Dr. Savior during that healing process, And Doc Savvy did a speech. We watched the video of it. He did a speech. He said, somebody came to him wanting to heal something serious like AIDS or something. And that person was arguing at Dr. Savvy, you can't heal it neither. You ain't Jesus. And like Dr. Savvy basically said, I'm breaking this down in layman terms. Dr. Savvy basically said, how you know I ain't Jesus? How you think Jesus healed the blind? He said, spit in his eyes. And Savvy said, some say spit in his eyes, some say mud in his eyes. Okay. What do the rest of y'all say or whatever? And everybody pretty much said the same thing, spit or mud. He said, why it just couldn't have been the root of marijuana? You would have to get it out the mud, or you would have to dig it out the ground, right? Wow. Ooh, wait. You get what I'm saying now, y'all? Everything take a process. One thing I noticed about this oil boil, one of the main things to pass it is to have patience in it so you can understand the process and the way God put time. And for me, what I'm learning out of this is how to respect the earth, literally, how to literally respect the earth. Because if you can respect the earth, you can respect the animals, you can respect everything that's in it. You can respect definitely the Creator. You get what I'm saying now? I guess y'all do. I can feel the energy getting quiet out there. See, I can hear y'all rather I'm doing live, and that's why I ain't ready to do no live yet. I don't even know if I can. God ain't said it. Everybody want me to, but God ain't told me to okay that yet. Ancestors pretty much said it's cool, but me and God ain't talked about it yet, put it that way. Cause I'm a hell of an empath now. And y'all energy might throw me off. I told y'all I'm the kind of person that if I do get saved, I'm supposed to have something over my head. You ain't supposed to see me, just a certain group of people can see me. You're gonna have to spend top dollar to see me. I know guys like, hey, boy. You don't like me talking about money. Y'all did me wrong though, bro. It's like, it's better safe than sorry with y'all. I better charge you just to be safe. Because the damage you're gonna try to do to me, that's gonna replace the damage you're doing to me, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so yeah, what was I talking about, man? Oh, energy. Yeah, talking about energy. See, understanding energy. Once I figured out that it's energy and not materialistic stuff, not nothing this stuff we lust for. Think about it. All the competition is in something that every human being is supposed to be able to eventually get to in this lifetime and get to enjoy. Why are we fighting over it then? Eventually, everyone will have to sow their royal oath. Eventually, if you want to, everyone will have to get married. Eventually, now this is if you want to, everyone will have to get a family, job, car, all that. So, and money. So why would you kill each other over something that you're gonna eventually have anyway? The only thing you're doing when you throw black magic is getting it before your time. See, in my situation, everybody who robbed me, when I got rich, if they would have supported me, and when I got rich, everybody around me would have got rich, including their friends. Because when a person like me eat, my dogs eat. We all eat. And my dogs eat so good, like I told homie, he said, what if somebody come and rob you? I said, I have, we were talking about the past stuff. I said, I got a free studio in the background full of thugs, nigga. They gonna run around here as soon as you act up, bro. And take your ass out. And that's pretty much how it was. I didn't have to. That was their meal, bro. For me to, in order for me to keep a studio out here free of charge, it was a few things that they had to do. And I really did this for the kids that people abandoned. It was a few things that these kids had to do for me to give them a key to the studio. One was learn how to read and write. Of course, I'm not gonna put a book in their hand and tell them to read and write this and that. I put them, in order for them to run that studio, they gotta learn how to do what? Read and write. So, what better place to teach a person how to read and write than in something they love doing, okay? Good. Plus, they can't argue with me because they all know I was slow. So, now, guys say I'm a genius though. But so after that, I told them no harm should come to the studio. Nothing should be ever missing out the studio, and the studio always need to be clean and ready for me to record. And my disc, my drives, and everything that's on my space should be just like I leave it when I get out of the studio with y'all. They did it. That's how we did it. And believe it or not, 29 years, I never had a problem, y'all. People actually defended the studio to this lame dude came around, sold his soul, thought he was cool, going around sacrificing his own people, and got them thinking he cool, not realizing he just took their soul, sold their soul, and everybody else's soul, because his soul been out. You ever put $1 in a drink machine and spit it back out? Yeah, just like that. Now, shit. All that whole little group disgusting. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all little group something. I ain't gonna bash on y'all no more. This is the last time I'm gonna say about y'all, cause I'm letting it go. We all know that now, cause I done moved on really with better conversation, thank God. Pray the same thing from the tarot people. But I'm gonna tell y'all something though. All y'all, when I seen what your motive was and what you gonna do with the money, I knew the devil was involved in. Because normally when somebody it's a human being and they just need knowledge to grow and evolve, normally they will know better to still not only bite the hand to feed them, but actually cut the hands off of the person who feeding them, and take the money as if they know how to do the business and everything. If they know, like they know how to make all this shit go around, like they know how to revenue money. Now I'm hoping I taught the whole world a lesson when I said if you out there still getting bags and you still trying to hustle for a bag, got to get the bag, and you do whatever for the bag, even player hate hard, player hate harder, player hate hard, even that, you get what I'm saying? You do whatever for that bag. Put this in your little bitty dinosaur ass brain. Don't ever think about robbing someone who revenue. Don't even look their way if you can help it. Act like you're nervous if they pull up beside you, even if your car worth more than theirs. Cause that was just the stupidest. When I seen what they did with the money, y'all, I ain't gonna tell y'all a little secret, but you attack me one more time, I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna tell them old dark secrets to y'all. Oh, they gruesome and ugly. We call them gruesome meat. Riding tickle ass. Yeah, y'all better stay away from me. I tell your business before you can put me to sleep. And I tell it so swiftly, I tell it in 5 minutes. And I wrap up every nationality in it, everybody who did it in it, and y'all hold y'all head down and wish you never damn seen me. And you'll and the drug house that you caught me up in, you'll wish you'll stay out of all drug houses. You get your own life together. You won't worry about mine no more. Attack me again. I'm gonna tell the whole world what y'all were doing with everybody honest working, hard honest working money, cops and all. Y'all ought to be ashamed of y'all damn self. When you locked me up that time, it took everything in my power to keep my composure. Cause I was gonna start it off by saying, now, give me the key, you get in here and let me lock you up. You looking geeked up. You locking me up, and you gotta get me in now to test me and ask me, am I drugged up? Couldn't even find nothing in my system. But somehow I was over the crack house every day. How is that possible? It's called a person that got total control over their vessel. You country folks ain't went nowhere in a long time, and this is as far as you ever went. If you ever travel to the city, you'll know that most people can do stuff out of moderation, not like we do it, till your whole skin hit the floor. Some of y'all bodies look so beautiful. It's bad when you see somebody from behind and you be like, you know your age, you know how you supposed to look when you turn around, but then when you turn around, scare somebody, oh, about died. I get disrespectful. You scare me so bad, I get disrespectful. And I just out of the blue say, hey, how you doing? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Ooh. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. I will tell you something else I learned about the dope game. This is why I used to have to tell my parents when I was born and raised in the boy. They used to say, how you stay out stuff? How you not do stuff? Look in the mirror. Shit. That shit start weighing on your ass. I told my flame, I told her ass something the last time we was together. Like, I can crack jokes on her because she my flame, y'all. Like, we and her got the same issues, so she don't bother, trust me. She'll probably cry about it, y'all, so I doubt that too, though. But I told my flame, she came over here, she got out of jail. So she was sober so we could actually talk. And I said, you look good. I'm glad you stayed in jail for a while. She said, well, thank you. I always do. I said, no, you don't. No, let's not go there now. You was just looking like my mama the other day. I ain't trying to be funny, though. But my mama, she crazy, though. My mama, ain't nothing wrong with my mama, but my mama, yeah. If y'all done met her, you know what I'm talking about. I don't say much about her. She out the chain, bro. But I told her that, bro, her lip dropped. And she almost got sad about it, but she thought about that shit. I bet that slowed you way down, didn't it? I heard you doing better, so I'm proud of you. Keep doing better. Love yourself, hell. Quit wanting somebody else to love you. But yeah, y'all, that's all I want to say. I want y'all gonna put her back together. When this energy get right and justice get through doing what they doing and karma go ahead and balance our thing, all you men and the one that do want to continue to mess with her, you better get ready to marry her. Otherwise, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. My ancestors clocking y'all. We tagged y'all. We're gonna ride with y'all till the wheels fall off. You should never did her like that. Knowing, and then the reason why I'm riding y'all so hard, because before I met her little boyfriends 4 years prior. And they was talking bad about a woman. And just so lo and behold, it was the woman that actually loved this clown. And he was in there ready to practice all kind of shit on that girl. Yeah, I ain't know who it was. I ain't know the same person. And now that I do know it's the same person, you know who I'm talking to, all of y'all, Capricorn, Pisces, and your council. You gonna put her back together. And if you don't, I'm gonna dismantle more than just y'all lives. You ain't gonna have a life to go back to. Y'all, that whole emperor, y'all know who, I ain't even know you niggas was watching tarot. I wasn't watching tarot back then. I didn't even know it existed back then. So you had me played too. So that woman that y'all was in that studio talking about, yeah, that's his twin. Yeah, that's his twin. And then one time I heard one of y'all say, he should at least get to see his twin. So I always wonder why you clowns would always come to my studio without no women. I never would have suspected y'all to go the other way, but that's what it was, you black magic throwing ass scumbags. Sitting there plotting on me. And the whole time you knew you had my twin, Flame, in your presence. And just doing her all kind of way, taking out what you can't take out on me, on her. I told her when she was in the house bragging, it was like 4 of them girls bragging on her, calling y'all plug. A bug? I never seen a plug in there, one of you scumbags. And let me tell you this, that's why I've been talking real hard trash to y'all scumbags. Because guess what? Now one of you scumbags came to my house yet. And I've been whipping y'all with this mouthpiece by myself with no pistol for 5 years, wishing you would. Just for my son's sake. All the rest of the junk you did is icing on the cake. Now, to you scumbags, I'm gonna give you a second chance to make things right. I don't care how you whisper under the night. We hear everything. My ancestors sitting with y'all. I don't even want them to kill y'all. You're gonna be the last ones on the list. Now, what was I saying before I get in my feeling? Back up. Lord help me, guys. Let me back up. Ooh, calm down. Can't believe y'all boy rub me like that. As much as I done for y'all. Half y'all wouldn't even have a name in the street if it weren't for what me and my brother done in the street before hold a tall ancestor. Hold it in. Whew. Ooh. I know so much dark secrets on y'all before y'all even done this. How could you do it? I can say something about all y'all, one thing, and it'll just ruin your life and your family life behind you. You just gave me the more control to your button, fool. It ain't a crew. You could be in the biggest gang in the world. They ain't gonna help you, because they gonna realize, I wonder why my money was going down. Get rid of them. Call my holding ass. Let me hug. Because it ain't about y'all. I forgive y'all, I just can't forget. And I told God, I just don't want to think about y'all, bro. The audacity of y'all, I wouldn't waste a bullet on you. I don't want to waste my fists on you. I wish I had the lung capacity, and I'd grab all three of you and choke you out together. Now, anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, y'all gonna put her back together. All I heard from any of y'all, she love y'all, bro. She'll kill, she'll die for y'all. But what y'all say about her behind her back is out of this world. And I know by observing her, I know exactly how y'all treated me behind my back. And that's why I'm kind of, hell, ham, boy. Ooh, you making me feel so good inside. Don't ever do that again. Your life is in God's hands now, though. Y'all made my day, bro. Don't make my day again. Now, what I was trying to say, before the Joker try to come out to play, you gonna put her back together. I already know it. I ain't gonna say it no more. Everybody in the hood gonna help you put her back together, because that's my flame. I don't care what she is to you. I don't care if you want to call her a dog. I don't care if you want to call her the worst shit bag on the goddamn, excuse me, language, on the street. Look at all of what she done to me. I didn't even think about doing a third of a percent of what y'all did to her. So where the anger coming from? Why so much vengeance? Why so much anger towards somebody who helped y'all better y'all life? Where is this anger coming from? You're throwing the anger the wrong way, you scary scumbag bombs. Go back and get the bullet that put that anger in you. Uh-oh, guy, I'm sorry. My clouds telling me to calm down, bro. I'm getting hot at y'all, bro. You think y'all still over there breathing, looking good, think y'all doing good, cause you think you getting away with something? Well, you think again. But I know better to think that, to even think that you getting away with anything. Cause everything around you dying, ain't it? I told you I don't do black magic, it's real magic over here. I work with God, I work for God. You just brought your Satan, scumbag, cockroach ass over here, and you brought roaches in God's house. Now I'm the exterminator finna get you out. And for the bombs around here that got that pack and intentionally sleeping with people that don't got it, I'm finna turn in a snitch on y'all. You got 6 months straighten up your act. I don't wanna see no more new women in your vicinity, in your presence. And I don't wanna hear that you slept with no more new women. If I do, I'm making one phone call to the right people and they finna lift this place up. Cause it's been going on too long, it's already programming. They doing it to us to make us kill ourselves. And you ain't figured it out yet, cockroach. Yeah, there's ways around this professionally. You can't just go around here and give everybody something because you got something. You got it so contaminated out here, even if I wanted to have sex, I couldn't. I'm finna clean this up, y'all. Everybody got about 6 months to start straightening up and play your role and get out of my life, my lane, my house, and everything. Otherwise, I'm gonna turn it to the little snitch out here. And I ain't gonna tell one cop. I'm gonna call the right people to get rid of these cockroaches. I here done gave everybody STDs Anyone you name is so bad, you want to come to my block, you just coming for a STD, which one you want to get? Just going with the program like you ain't got a brain in your head. That's the strongest muscle in your body. You need to be in a straitjacket, all of you. Now, I just want to say that because I know I'm not going to be the one that helped that girl. This is much help I can give you, dog. Faye. Good luck. I hope the best for you, dog. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I love with God, though. So, you already know what's up. But don't fall this low no more. And quit using your kids for an excuse to stay that low. I lost my kids, and I ain't have a reason to be this low. Somebody robbed me to get me this low. Do you see me doing dope because I'm this low? So it ain't no excuse for you. You get it? So straighten up when it's time for you to straighten up. I know you on a mission now. But when God say, well, you could have straightened up when you know, but you decided to stay on your little mission. So hopefully, you know, that's between you and God. You'll figure it out. But it should be smooth sailing from here. If something was supposed to happen to that girl, it better be by God's will. I ain't talking about prison and all that. She got a lot of darkness coming now. I ain't talking about all that. But I also know a lot of stuff that it wasn't self-afflicted. It was forced on her. I got 7 sisters. I'm the youngest. Nobody treated my sisters like that. And I stay dead center in the hood. How is it that everybody who growed up with me from my hood is the one that did them women like that? Oh, you know, don't you? That's the proof. That's the proof. You know who to respect, don't you? Because none of my sisters is bad. I don't like them. They don't like me. Ain't none of y'all ever thought about doing no such a thing to my sister. You don't even talk long about my sisters. Even after all this I done went through, you better not even think about it. Unless you part of my new group of family that's coming and take me out of this place. But you know, that's a different discussion. Thank you for helping me get back to my North Node. I forgive all y'all. Now forgive yourselves and learn how to heal yourselves and show yourself more love than what you've been doing. And quit worrying about the next conversation that you can have about somebody else. Peace and love out there.